Okay. All right.
So
Rose between two thorns.
we are here at the Tampa RV SuperShow, Florida RV, what's it called?
SuperShow 29th.
Florida RV SuperShow.
Florida RV SuperShow in Tampa. We've got Bama here with us again.
Yeah, you guys probably recognize him from the Lazydays tour that we did not too long ago.
We're in the Lazydays Tiffin area here at the show, and Bama is going to show us a new, what's it like, new interior for a Tiffin?
This is a brand new color cabinet interior for Tiffin motorhomes. This is Tiffin bus.
Yeah, this is the Allegro bus. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Tag axle.
First of all, I like the paint on the outside. It's really pretty.
Yeah.
It's different.
It's a different color. It's called smoky teal.
And then the interior is called whitewash.
It's white linen. White linen is what is the technical name for
White
it.
linen,
But
not
some
whitewash.
folks would recognize it. Oh, those are whitewashed cabinets.
Yeah. So it's really pretty and bright.
Does this have a model number or just Allegro bus? And
It's Allegro bus 45 OPP.
45 OPP. You down with OPP?
Down with those.
And so 45 foot, I guess.
45 feet. Got the 450 Cummins engine. It's got a
Nice.
450 Aqua Hot. A lot of heat capacity. You know, hot water, instant hot water, continuous hot water. Nice coach. Real nice coach.
The generator's up front here, right?
Generator is in the front. It's got a 10K generator, which is big enough to operate all 3 air conditioners that's on top.
That runs off, I'm assuming it's diesel?
That is diesel.
And it runs off the same tank as the main engine?
Correct.
And what's the capacity of the tank on this, do you know?
150.
Woo, man.
150 gallon tank.
Yeah, I know a lot of these have 100, but 150 is good.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Right.
Let's go take a look at the outside before it gets dark,
Yeah.
because videos in the dark are stupid.
You're stupid.
Seamless slides are one of the features that Tiffin shows that they build. It's exactly what it says. It's seamless slide. So this whole slide box is built like a bathtub would be. There's no seams. So if there's no seams, then there's no possibility for leaks. It's a molded one-piece box made like a bathtub. Yep.
I love how the paint carries all the way over too.
One of the features on the Allegro bus that you see that the paint on the front also goes into the side of the slide boxes, where some of the other coaches, as you go down in steps, they don't have that, but on the bus it is. You got the touchpad,
I like
keyless
that.
entry.
Yeah, that's really
even has
cool.
a doorbell this year.
Oh, that's
for 2019, so they do the doorbell off. And of course they're showing it's got the Aqua Hot that we talked about a little bit. That's the 450 Aqua Hot that gives you multiple zones for heating your water. Your furnace heat is all done off the 450 Aqua Hot. It also has engine preheat built in that.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yep. Under here, of course, it comes with a Dometic. This has got the pull-out freezer. That's a refrigerator or freezer.
Okay, cool.
You get both on that, right? And it's on a slide tray.
That's pretty cool.
You got this. Yep. Operates, like I said, as a freezer, like a deep freeze or a refrigerator.
Well, that's cool. So
that's why you keep your drinks out.
Yeah, keep your drinks outside or have a place to store extra meat.
Right. If you're tailgating, you know, you don't have to run inside all the time to get drinks. You got them right here handy.
That's awesome.
So I love this TV. What size TV is that? Let me guess. Let's see, 51, 52 inch?
It's a big one. Can you measure it? Yeah. I believe it's, I think it's a 48.
48.
I think it's a 48 inch. And then you've got all kind of storage here with the slide trays.
Oh yeah, all the way through. Two all the way through. Oh, they're powered slide trays.
And they go out both sides.
That's cool.
That's really cool because you don't have to crouch down to get in under there and pull it out.
Right. One of the features that they've done for 2019 is the chassis. This is a Power Glide chassis that Tiffin builds themselves. And in 19, they raised that chassis rail up 5 inches. So if you see now the Allegro bus, it says XSP.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
Kind of gives you the excess. Everybody asks, what does excess? Extra storage, because they raised the height of that. So if I had an 18 that was here side by side to compare to, you'd see the difference as you opened up those storage bays. It's now 5 inches taller.
I think I can.
They look
Yeah.
really good.
Which also gives the feature that the band, the center band, that runs all the way around the coach is all one height now.
Oh yeah.
This band that goes around the coach is all one height, which is your platform inside. So as we go inside, you're going to see it's a flat floor from front to back.
Yeah.
Where some of the others have a step up by the bed that
yeah.
you've seen in the past, but they've made this as a new feature.
I see it's got these giant Girard awnings.
It's all Girard, even on the window awnings, the patio awnings. This particular one has 2 patio awnings.
Window awnings come out automatically, or do you pull them?
Those are manual.
Those are manual.
Anytime that you might see a strap
Yeah.
there with the little hook, that's where you would reach with the grab bar there to pull it down and hook it here. The main awnings are power
That's nice.
with the LED lights on them. Of course, they work off the remote. There's a remote that actually operates the slides. You can pull one at a time or pull them both out.
And it's got ginormous freaking tires.
315s, which is standard on the Allegro bus. All Michelin, and that's the only thing that Tiffin used. It has got the 450 Cummins engine in it. It's in the back here. You can tell it's a 450 because of the way it is. Right.
Because it says 450 on the outside.
Yeah. Plenty of power though. You got 1,250 foot-pounds of torque in this
Yeah,
engine.
Clearly,
nice.
I don't know what I'm looking at here.
Yeah, I know it's.
I did recognize some hoses.
Yeah.
I could pick out the hoses.
So you see, there's no grills back here, so it's all one solid piece. The new lighting for 19, they have the new back end, and the new front cap is all new on the bus for 2019. The only ventilation that you actually see is in this midsection,
Oh yeah,
and then as you come around on the side, this is where the radiator.
that lighting is slick.
So this has the side radiator,
Oh.
which gives you more intake air. Radiator. Of course, it's got the power cord. It's automatic. It's electric.
Yeah.
Rows in, rows out, and all.
All the typical
Stuff on here. That's going to be your wet bay, they call it. 15,000-pound tow hitch.
15,000-pound tow hitch.
The hitch.
The hitch.
fancy stairs.
Fancy steps.
Are you just fancy?
This is
I mean,
sweet.
look at this thing. This thing is crazy.
I love the lighting. I love the track lighting all the way through.
This is the new contemporary ceiling that they put in.
I've been wondering, what on earth is that?
And that's an upgrade. It's called Advanced Monitor System. So what it would do, it's synced up with these two big screens that has your navigation and your backup cameras on it. If you go with the Advanced Monitor System, which is that screen, it allows the passenger to be able to navigate your GPS, you know, the navigation. So when you're driving, you're not trying
Your
to
co-pilot can do it. That's
push buttons and drive at the same time.
Look at that dash.
That's cool.
Oh,
It's all new for 2019's on the bus.
I like that.
Yeah, he does.
That's a cockpit.
You can actually, you know, go through here and with this little rotator joystick and change these settings on this. As we said earlier, this is the white linen cabinetry, brand new for 2019. It's just the first one that I've actually seen in the build,
Was it your
especially
first time
for
to
the
see
show.
it here at the show?
This it is. It was
Yeah.
built. It was just built last week, and they brought it in just for SuperShow.
Wow,
And
very cool.
they're going to offer this, and I think this is gonna catch on pretty good.
Have you had a good response to it?
Had some really nice response. Triple theater seats in this
see.
one.
That's nice.
All
Oh
power.
wait, it's also vibrating. I'm alright with that. Alright, you guys finish up the tour?
You'll be right there.
I'll be right here.
99. Oh yeah.
See what I mean by you could just fall asleep in there?
In this particular floor plan, they put the TV across from
Yeah.
the seat, so
Oh,
whether
yeah.
anything is on or not on the TV, you can sleep right here, as
Yeah.
Tara's going to show us.
And you know what? Yeah,
That's bigger than 48 inches. That's
Yes, it's on a televator.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, you
Which
see
is great
it kinda
because then
goes
it
down.
opens up it opens it up during the day if you want light coming in and you don't want the TV on.
Nice.
Correct. Right.
Does this make into a bed, I
It does. That's a pull-out mattress, so that's got a queen-size sofa sleeper.
Okay, cool.
Air mattress.
What, like automatic pump kind of thing?
Yep, absolutely.
Very sweet.
Over here, the dinette, and this particular dinette is what they call the computer workstation. So it gives you a few options here. It comes, as you see, the 2 chairs, but it comes with 2 additional chairs, usually stored underneath. They fold up, you know, so out of the way, but table pulls out and gives you, you know, enough room for 2 more chairs. And in the computer workstation part of this, it's kind of shown here with a slide tray. So you got your laptop or whatever, you can put it there. There's plug-ins back behind it. So
that's cool.
You got a way to.
Does it have one on both sides, or is it what's on the other side?
Well, it has that there to pull out here for maybe your printer or a fax machine. Again, with plugs in the back.
You said fax machine.
I said fax. What is that? Nobody faxes anymore. Right? A printer. We'll go with a printer.
People still print.
But look at the bottom drawer. Pull that one out.
All right.
And so you got your own file drawer there.
I didn't even know this came out.
Oh yeah, this comes out. So when you're, of course, when you're traveling, you know, it goes in.
See, now I thought this kitchen was pretty awesome. All right. It's got what?
You got a cutting board. You've got your built-in silverware holders.
That's nice.
Those
Deep
are
drawers.
Yeah.
They come all the way out. That's cool. You don't have to go fishing in the back of them.
I love it when
Dishwasher.
they have things that pull out like that, so it gives you more countertop space. And of course, I love the dishwasher.
Right. Now with this out, I mean, you've got, like you said, you just got a whole other prep station.
Good bit of countertop there.
Yep.
You got the induction cooktop here. Because this coach is all electric, so there's no propane on this coach. True induction. You got the convection microwave that you can bake.
Is that convection?
It is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you need that without the.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, yeah.
I love that big
The farm sink has been a real big hit. A lot of people, everybody loves the farm sink so far. They call this the old tater box.
The tater box.
And if you're from Alabama, you know exactly what that is. It's where your taters go in.
Oh, check
But that goes back, so it gives you a little more storage there, place to put your trash can,
You can do recycling and trash there.
storage here for the
I like that because,
sink covers.
because they don't all have storage for the sink covers.
That's right. One of the nice features everybody likes.
I love this.
Double pantries.
Oh, double.
Love it. Love it.
How many boxes of cereal can you pack?
Not enough. Very cool.
And of course, residential fridge with water and ice maker in the door.
That's one thing you miss in an RV fridge is the ice maker.
Nice big freezer.
Very nice.
This is a neat feature too. As you turn the key on, if you're running, you know, traveling, going down the road, you'd have to push this button to open these. So with the key turned off, obviously you can, you know, just open them. But once you turn the key on, that's a pneumatic lock that you'd have to push
Oh, I like that.
to open up to keep, you know, you're traveling, keep your stuff from flying out. But all kind of pull out storage, even here. Trays that pull out.
I think that's important.
Another pantry here. I can squeeze by.
Oh wow, yeah.
With adjustable shelves, so that makes it nice.
Yeah.
You can see this shelf is adjustable. You see the holes that's in there. If you wanted to move it up, you know, higher or lower, add shelves, you can.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then central vac, is that what this is?
Correcto.
Okay.
This is another feature here is the galley window.
Yeah,
So this
I saw
window
that.
is new for 2019.
Yep. I saw that earlier. That's really cool. Nice.
I love everything's the push button automatic Jetson-esque in here.
Yeah.
And that moves us to the mid bath. This floor plan is a bath and a half, of course.
Yeah.
Toilets are the automatic flush. You don't have
Auto flush, and they're porcelain.
Yeah. What is that just for cleaning? The little spray nozzle?
Yep. Or if you want to drink from the hose. Yeah, if you get thirsty, you go to the bathroom.
Do you want to rig up a bidet?
There you go.
Or a bidet, as you called it earlier.
Chef, I never know.
This is the master control.
Yeah.
All your controls are from here. You know, the home button that it shows all your tank levels. These are all done in 1% increments.
The tank levels aren't the usual RV 1/4.
Correct.
Nice.
If it's 19%, it's going to show 19%.
That's cool.
Yep. Oh, matter of fact, it shows 19%. I said that and didn't even know it was on there, I promise.
Yeah.
Subconscious.
There you go. Heated floors, of course. So you've got 2 zones here of heated floors.
Oh.
This is a nice feature. When you go to the light section, you know, exterior main lights, the bedroom lights, anytime you see something with the arrows, for example, the ceiling light here, can turn this off and on. If it's got the arrow, I can hold that down for just a second, and then if I want to dim that, I can bring it down to whatever percentage I want to dim that light in. All your batteries, you got the auto gen start on here. You can set your generators come on, time, temperature, or battery voltage. You set that.
My tech nerd radar is going off like crazy.
Yep. 3 ACs. You know, your aqua hot, the heated floors, as I said, that's your slide controls and all that. Operate the blinds if you want to. You got the master shades, day shades, night shades. If you want all the shades to go down, one button there, and just push them, bring all the shades down.
That is just badass. Is it safe to assume there's a phone app that goes with this?
No, there's not yet. Yeah, I think that's coming in the future, that you'll be able to
do it all from
do an app. Yes. That's coming. Here's a nice feature too that everybody loves. You can actually lock your doors, your entry door. You can lock from here. Or unlock, and your bay doors, the basement doors. You unlock those and unlock them from right here.
I like that.
So you know you're inside. Did you lock the doors? One button push and you lock them all right there.
That's nice.
That's nice.
Yep. And then in the back you got the lift for the TV and then the lift for the bed.
There's a fireplace in the bedroom. That's romantic.
How romantic.
Wow, look at that.
And they're there at Lazydays.
That is so cool.
That's how.
Oh, this is nice.
No.
This is the smart bed. This is a king size smart bed. And you can do this on the panels beside the bed as well.
Oh, cool.
Okay. So not only does it come down flat, it'll continue to come out.
Oh, so you can make it.
Perfect. See?
Oh my God.
I was wondering how long it was going to take for him to say.
I'm sitting here thinking, why?
How hard is it to make the bed when you got to climb up there? But now look, right here you can reach put your sheets on.
Phil and Stacy are gonna love this when they upgrade their Allegro Red.
Yeah.
I realized, holy crap, you can get around the side of the bed.
And not only that, there's a lot of folks nowadays that use a CPAP machine, and a lot of folks say, "Well, I have no room because you're limited in space." In a bedroom in an RV, where are you going to put the machine? When you've got this that comes out, you've actually got some room back here that if you needed to put a CPAP machine, which you can also do it overhead.
Yeah.
There's plenty of storage up overhead.
It's interesting because we actually have heard that quite a bit.
We get the CPAP question on our inverter video a lot.
And how deep this is. Now, some people put them up overhead, and it's handy because you've got a plug-in back there, if you can see that.
Yeah.
There's a 110 plug back here, so you put it overhead. You could just, you know, if you needed to drill a small hole just to run your hoses down through, you could do that.
That's nice.
And then another feature for this year.
Emergency exit?
It's got the emergency exit door right there. So in case if there was an emergency, you had to have pop these off, pull one lever, that pushes down, and you can climb right out.
Oh, that's cool.
That's nice.
You don't have to try to squeeze out of a window.
Right. Hopefully you never have to use that, but you know, it's nice to have it if you know, if you need it. Of course. Now you got to put it back together.
That wasn't bad.
Yeah, it's pretty tough. And then, like I said, you can raise the bed back from either side of the bed. These panels beside the bed have a lot of features on them. Things like locking the doors, we talked about.
Oh, really?
Lock the door from here.
Oh, cool. Do you see that there's
turn all the lights off from here. Fireplace in the bedroom. That's a feature for 19.
Yeah.
And the televator.
The colors too. That's pretty cool looking.
Yeah. And you can change that. You can do red or blue or white.
So you can get daylight in here too.
Yes. That's an escape window in case you did need that. So you got access. You can actually just pull this out. The TV swings out. So if you needed access to that window, it's a safety feature. You got to have that.
Nice. And these you can make any height that you want.
Correct.
Yeah.
You got some over here. Of course, this is also a location where your electronics, the dish network, satellite. Got the in-motion satellite on top with dish network. They use the Wally.
Ceiling fan in the bedroom.
This is probably my favorite part. This bathroom is insane. It's so big and it's so pretty. And it's very functional too. I like the 2 sinks. So when you wash your face and you make a mess and your water's all over the place.
I don't know who you're pointing to.
Bama. I won't have to get on you for wiping it up because if your area is messy, then.
Now, Tara, you know good and well that when he uses the sink, it's going to be in the half bath because this is the feature hers and hers.
Yes, that's probably
hers
true.
and hers that she loves out
hers and hers closet, hers and hers sink.
I would share. There's 2 mirrors. I would share.
Yeah, and medicine cabinets.
Oh.
in those.
Oh, yeah.
Do they push or do they open?
Open.
Okay. Nice.
Very nice. Very nice backsplash and tiles.
You the subway tile. That's
Look at all that storage in there. Love it. Love it.
And look at that freaking shower.
So this would scare me.
Click your nails.
That's glass. It's glass.
Yeah, but I'm sure it's like super tempered and stuff. And it's got that rain shower as well as the handle.
in the
This
skylight.
is cool. And you don't have to have one if you don't want one. You can have a light in here. Look at that. That's cool.
And the porcelain bowl. This
Porcelain
toilet,
bowl.
the back one has a built-in macerator.
Okay.
So it's got the chop it up and push it out
Okay, so
feature.
because it's not located over the top of the black tank, probably like
Correct.
the other one is. This is
Holy
amazing.
moly.
Wow.
I want it.
Another feature that everybody seems to want is
Yes.
the washer dryer.
And you can do the laundry right in the closet. So you can just put your clothes away.
That's pretty cool. I like those little shoe cubbies and stuff.
This is a house.
What's over here?
And then the safe that's in the back here.
Mm-hmm.
And a nice feature here, you know, you always go in the closet and it's in the morning, everybody's you're feeling for the switch, you can't find it. This has got a nice little bump switches on it, so you can literally just bump that on and off. Of course, pocket doors.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, it's even got one for the closet, huh?
Oh yeah.
That's sweet. See you later.
Bye.
One thing you've not mentioned, Terry, and you would say you're out here, you're changing clothes. You can only see half yourself here, right?
Right.
Well, what would you do if you had a full-length mirror?
Very happy. Wow.
That's nice.
That's awesome.
Just make me look fat.
That's badass. It's
Yeah,
just-
I'm sure you guys can agree with us. That
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
And affordable.
And
You know,
affordable.
yeah.
For $420, you
Well,
get all
yeah.
of that for
That's actually, I mean, I would think like $700,000, $800,000 coaches don't have anything on that.
And a 450 engine.
To take a check, right? Post-dated?
Yeah, two-party check signed with a crayon.
Yeah. We want to thank Bama for taking time out of the RV show to take us on a tour of this thing.
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
We seem to keep bugging him.
Oh, yep. Happy to do it. No, don't. You're not bugging me. Happy to do it, guys.
We appreciate you.
And per usual, if you want to buy this or any other rig that Lazydays sells, come see Bama.
He's at the Lazydays in Tampa, Florida.
In Tampa.
If you haven't seen our Lazydays video, we'll link that up here, up above Bama's head.
Please subscribe if you haven't already and give us a thumbs up for this video.
Yep,
And
check us out on Facebook and Instagram and
hit
our
the
website.
bell and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And it's time to get a beer.
Oh, God, yes.
Tired.
Pastime.
Yeah. Bye.
See you.